Hello guys, this is Surprise. I'm going to do a bit of a video on how to kill Penta with Overlord. Your highest score is only as good as the hardest tank that you have to come up against, and quite often that's the Penta. So what you've got to try and do is get drones in a situation where they're all around the Penta. Not as always as easy as it might look. Okay, the first thing you should do is go for a sweep. That's not a sweep, but a big sweep, and then when you get close to it, you repel just to spread your drones a little bit to sound repelled. It might be not a Penta, but you get the idea. So getting around the other side. Now at the end of the video, I'll show you in Sandbox what you should do to practice your Penta killing skills. Oblivion said he was going to do a video on the sweep. So yeah, the first thing you do is you do your sweep to try and surprise the Penta. Now if that doesn't work, then this is the video you need to, because they've caught you, they've seen it coming, or they've been lucky, then this is the video you kind of need to tough out a Penta kill. So this one here is I've had to have multiple attempts. Sometimes it takes many attempts to kill a Penta, and some of the techniques that I use is often very good at stopping the Penta from pushing you into the edge. And that's what you need to do. You need to stay away from the edge. There's MG Pro. I'm not sure if he's the real one. MG Pro has 160 millions on the Singapore server. So here's Ozice. He's feeling pretty confident because he's got a friend there and shouldn't have messed with two Overlords. So yeah, I find it quite enjoyable now to come up with a challenge fighting Penta. I don't go, oh no, there's a Penta. I was like, oh good, there's a Penta. Unless they're really good. Still, the Penta is a more powerful tank than the Overlord if both of them are of equal talent. It's a good kill of a Penta with an Overseer. It's always fun to be the underdog. That was in LA, I believe. That's the #1 way to kill a Spreadshot if they're not pro. You come up to them and put the drones on auto fire, and they'll end up by the end of it going backwards. You might not kill them. You go up and do it again. Now if they're pro, they run it back too quickly, then you've got to use the other method that as you would for. So I'm repelling at the last second there, but yeah, same thing with the Octo. You come up to them as close as you can, you put it on auto fire, then you move backwards to stay out of the stream. There's a good Overseer versus Penta. That was definitely an LA maze. Went to factory. Now when they come back like that, that is often the beginning of the end for them. You can tell they're noob when they start to repel back into you. Killing an Octo again, same method. You come up, and I just wanted to get that before someone else steals it. But normally I would just bring them back and then have a second crack at it. This is a good one because I steal a kill off Oblivion. He's up there doing the hard work. I'm just messing with drones up there, and all of a sudden, ding! Oblivion's like, who stole my kill? It was me! Okay, you can tell by the spread that it's a Penta. And caught him unaware. Okay, now let's bring it into Sandbox. And this is me in bacon pants mucking around in Sandbox. Most of the time I kill him. He kills me a couple of times. But yeah, this is what you need to do, is find a friend and practice. So one is you're pushing them at them to keep them away, And 2, you're trying to get them around the bullet spread to get some drones behind them. I'm going to do a tutorial next on how to kill a fighter with Overlord, or more to the point of how to not have the fighter kill you, because fighter is a stronger tank if they're low bullet speed than the Overlord. And in the same tone, it'll be how to kill an Overlord with fighter. So it's kind of like a double tutorial. It'll only be a short tutorial, but you'll get the idea. So this is just a few more videos to help you get the idea. Now, in game, you use the same method because you might think, oh, you're sending all your drones away, so you're vulnerable to rammers. Yes, you are, but have you noticed my drones are respawning all the time? So if a rammer comes, you run, and by the time he gets close, normally there's enough drones to repel the little rammer. But there's no method that is completely safe, unfortunately. And yes, there's a little bit of luck involved. There's a lot of skill. Luck follows the skillful. You can't just relax. You need to keep pushing, otherwise he'll end up getting the better hand. Now, and Harry just pushed back into me then. Often what I do when that happens is I'll end up putting my drones on auto fire. So when they get close, they're on auto fire, and the ones are coming back, and the ones going to them at the same time, and you quite often get the kill that way. But yeah, you can't use auto fire until they're close. And when they do boost towards you like that, there's a very good chance you're going to get the kill. So the best thing that he can do is keep moving around a bit more. I can't get a fix on his position. So if he moves up, down, around, and is always shooting the drones out. But let's not help the Penta too much. Not going to give a Pentaverse Overlord tutorial because I find using the Penta boring most of the time. So, not gonna happen. Sometimes it's a good idea to have a little break from repelling, gather your drones back up, and then go again with the full. So I've gathered them back up. Not working. There we go, he's boosting back. Or he did the right thing by running away then. I don't know, I think I'm going to die here. Yes. Oh, there's the sweep. Get him on the other side of him. And he shot them out, so it didn't work on this time. But if they're not expecting it, you can often surprise them. This is like a slow turning around. I often kill twins with that way, and just they're always trying to shoot them out. I'm just slowly getting them around them until the twins just got drones surrounding him before I go in for the fire for the kill. Because if I go in for the kill too soon, it shoots out all your drones and you're back at them shooting at you. And the longer period of time they're not shooting at you, the better. I'd rather not have any bullets come towards me than having to try and dodge bullets. So go around like that, and with the twin it's much easier. So obviously when you're doing all this, you have to be watching your tank as well. You're trying to dodge their bullets. If you can't dodge their bullets, try and push a drone that's respawning into the bullet that's coming in your direction. And you don't want crashes getting you either. He's playing better this time, by the looks. He's not coming in too quick, and that's a sign of a good Penta. He's starting to learn. He can't come in too quick. He's so desperate he wants to come in and get me into a corner. Here we go. Where's my drones? Come on, come back to me. Sent them in the wrong direction. After I do the fighter tutorial, at some stage I'll have to do an Overlord versus Overlord tutorial, because besides the fighter, the next biggest tank you might die to, and the Penta, will be another Overlord. So if you can have good skills versus Penta, fighter and Overlord, then as Overlord you've got a very good chance of scoring really well if you're a bit lucky and you don't have heaps of people teaming against you. Yep, coming too much bacon pants. Now he's changed his build here. He thought, I'm sick of dying. So he's got some more health stats, and a lower bullet speed means I can't just push through the bullet stack so easily. And he's going to get me in the corner and be nasty. Go away. Nasty Penta. Evil Penta. At this point, I think if you're in game, you're hoping someone else comes. So, okay, I know how to kill Penta. I'm going to factory. Come on, punk. Now fight me. And of course, I'm in voice chat with him now, and I'm telling him I'm going to go factory. So he has an alternative plan. What's this? He's using his... You rat bag. I'm going to kill you, Penta. So we're just mucking around now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you learn some skills on how to fight Penta. But don't forget, if you want to learn how to sweep when Oblivion's not so lazy, he will bring out a tutorial. Now if he doesn't, then I will bring one out myself if he decides to be lazy.